The Hunger Games, The Maze Runner, the Divergent series, the Twilight Saga, and now the fifth wave. See what I did there? Because it's like 5 things and fifth wave was a... But never mind.
Drop your weapon.
You first. Drop it.
I know you're human.
How?
Because if you were one of them, you would have shot me already.
Okay, I was excited about this film. I really was. Chloe Grace Moretz is a really good actress and stole the show in both of the Kick-Ass films. So her in the lead character in a new film about an alien invasion that the trailers actually made look deep and interesting? Epic! Yes! Go Chloe! So I sat down and started watching this film, and it opened to a post-apocalyptic world, and I was like, cool! Then it moved away to a flashback of the last day before the invasion, and had a really compelling establishment of this family that you start to root for, but obviously, you know, it doesn't go well because the aliens arrive. Okay, so at this point, I was having fun. I was like, cool, an interesting alien invasion story with a subtle family undertone. But then about a third of the way through the movie, guess what? The director and screenwriter decide, now everyone's enjoying themselves, let's turn this into the most generic young adults movie ever and hope they don't notice. I'm talking love triangles, and helping younger siblings, and rubbish battle scenes. Sound familiar?
I volunteer! I volunteer as tribute!
Okay, so Chloe Grace Moretz was actually very good in this, and very compelling to watch. It goes downhill after that. Her co-stars also include Nick Robinson and Liev Schreiber. Yep. He's in it. Yeah, I love this guy. He was an amazing Sabretooth in Wolverine and an outstanding performance in Defiance, one of my favourite films ever. His character is basically the plot connector. Once we start to not understand something, we cut to the general, who tells us a little bit more backstory and plot stuff that we need to know so that we can go away and start to understand what the hell is going on for the next few minutes. It's very lazy screenwriting, and I lost interest very quickly after the 1 hour mark.
We've improved it, made it mobile. The idea is to allow our soldiers in the field to instantly differentiate between friend and foe. You look at the enemy through this, and it lights them up green. We can see them before they know they've been seen. We take back the advantage.
The final problem is that it's a 15. They wanted to make this film darker and be more adult friendly. I think this film is about on par with The Maze Runner and Divergent in its target audience, but for some reason they put it out of their reach. I was very disappointed in this film and wanted so much more. As such, I'm only going to give it a 67. The film wall, and if we look here, it's actually kind of interesting that it only just beats Daddy's Home, the fifth wave. In hindsight, if I had to watch one of them now, I think I'd probably actually watch Daddy's Home. It was far less stressful and less of a disappointment. In fact, I was actually probably quite pleasantly surprised with Daddy's Home. Fifth wave, as you can probably tell, I'm quite bitter about. It was a really, really disappointing film.